This is for Mark Zuckerberg. This is for social media, for social changes. Facebook is banning black activism and black activists. If we speak up against the government, if we speak up against the taking the shots, if we speak up and speak up for ourselves, we wrong. Y'all want to stop the violence in America? Y'all need to end the war on drugs. Y'all ban me because I say end the war on drugs. The root of the violence in Baltimore is the war on drugs. I got a penitentiary number, N62528. I went to jail to end the war on drugs, to stop the killing and the murder in 1986. Y'all been killing us since President Nixon created the Southern Strategy. You got a corporation called ALEC that spent a lot of money in social media. They spend a lot of money in Mark Zuckerberg's pocket. So you be banning activism that speaks up against the government and wanna uplift our people in our community. Social media for social change. I want to file a class action lawsuit about the war on drugs. Scott Schellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Marilyn Mosby, the Maryland Black Caucus, y'all's 401ks and your surety bonds are tied to the war on drugs in the Alabama state prison industry. Now y'all want to do this lock them up with guns. The guns ain't no different than the drugs. All you're doing is just doing some dogmatic word changing. It's the Stockholm Syndrome. You want us to identify with our captors and be submissive to our masters, and we're not. White people sell drugs just as much as black people, but you ain't sending white people to jail. Commissioner Harris has been here for a while. I don't see Commissioner Harris is not sending no white people to jail. Melvin Russell, Kim Trueheart, y'all was in the meeting when I had with Commissioner Batts, with Commissioner Davis. Chief Hyatt, you was in the meetings. We talking about the war on drugs, and y'all locked me up because I'm a whistleblower. I want the same protections y'all gave GOP Carter. I blew the whistle on the Democratic Party, the Maryland Black Caucus, because it's racketeering and fraud in y'all's court and y'all's seats. I'm not a lawyer, but I know the law. You kidnapped me from my home in February of 2011. You kidnapped me in 2007. I was making a movie. Ain't no law against making a movie. I was making a movie about the war on drugs. N62528. The movie's called Letters to Zion. That's one of 14 movies. I was kidnapped by the state, and I filed charges against the state. I'm a political prisoner living in exile in my own country. You blackballed me from making a living. But by the grace of God and my friends is why I'm surviving. I'm homeless since 2011. The state accepted forged checks and refused to return my money. I'm not a criminal. I'm criminally minded. I used to be that person. I'm a professional now. I'm an activist. I'm not an actorvist. Brandon Scott, Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, the Maryland Black Caucus, y'all got evidence and knowledge of corruption in the Democratic Party. And you ain't opened your mouth. I'm going to the Supreme Court with this if Marilyn Mosby don't file on kidnapping charges. Under Article 3 of the Constitution, it's a meritorious case. I am Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights in which white America respects. And I told you this was a social scientific experiment. Social scientific experiment. Social media for social change. MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Instagram. And I don't fuck with TikTok. I filed criminal charges over a month ago. Ain't nobody did nothing about it. I filed criminal charges in Towson over 2 years ago. Ain't nobody did nothing about it. We're going to take them 2 charges and I get bites at the apple at the Supreme Court. Ivan Bates, Warren Brown, Dwight Pettit, J. Wendell Gordon. Yeah. We talking about the war on the drugs and the money that you make behind the war on drugs. I want to end the war on drugs because it's killing the black community. Decriminalize being black in America. I want dual citizenship. Ancestry.com, cut my finger and let me go home. We're going to revisit Marcus Garvey since y'all want to revisit Black Wall Street. We're going to take black money out of America. That's the prime objective. Optimus Prime. There's life outside of America. Black people do live outside of America. If America keeps killing, murdering, and raping us, we need to leave. because we're in an abusive relationship. For 400 years, the Jews was in Egypt and Moses led the Jews out of Egypt. We've been here for 400 years. Marcus Garvey tried to take us out of here. It's time to revisit Garveyism. Being black and white America is killing us. And Facebook is banning us. The Maryland Black Voters is banning my posts. Y'all be calling me in saying I'm abusing y'all. Dog, I've been shitting on y'all since I came here. Because y'all ain't worthless. Y'all ain't worth shit. You're worthless. GOP Carter banned me from posting on the page. Clack, clack, ban me. If y'all politicians, then y'all can't ban me. Because when I see you in public, I'm going to check you. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. I'm going to unmask Baltimore. I'm going to unmask your corruption. I'm going to unmask your racketeering and fraud. FBI, Department of Justice, Secret Service, y'all going to have to bring them files to court. Ben Jealous, Westmore, no, we don't want no more. If y'all ain't talking about ending the war on drugs, if y'all ain't talking about racism, if y'all ain't talking about that, then you don't need to be running for office. Don't come to Baltimore. Al Sharpton, don't come to Baltimore. I see you, I'm going to check you. You come out in public, I'm going to mic check the room and I'm going to shut you down. It's like the walls of Jericho. We going to shout Babylon down. You pulpit pimping preachers that's collecting money and ain't doing nothing in the community, I'm going to holler at you too. Y'all called me a terrorist. Y'all bringing up that 86 shit. I'm going to give you that 86 nigga, minus the guns and the drugs. We're going to call it the takeover. From the streets to the sea. Mic check! I was kidnapped. I'm not Emmett Till. I don't stutter when I talk. Baltimore Sun, Waukegan News Sun, y'all participated in fraud. You knowingly told the public that I was a terrorist, and you lied. Miss Gion from the Waukegan News Sun lied to the grand jury to get an indictment. I'm going to have a trial. Like I said, I'm not Emmett Till, and I'm not going to wait 50 years for that white woman to tell the truth. I'm not going to wait 50 years for Schellenberger to tell the truth. I'm not a terrorist. I'm an activist, and I want to end the war on drugs. That war on drugs is a war on the black community. You can't have a ceasefire unless you address the war. Do what you do. I go to jail for the right reasons. I'm applying for political asylum if I don't get them kidnapping charges. We're going to address my incarceration. We're going to address being black and white America. And we're going to address the money you stole from me. I used to gross $260,000 a year. You owe me. You're going to pay me. Make $1,500 to $1,800 a day. You owe me. You're going to pay me. Black Wall Street. I am Black Wall Street. I am Black America. I'm Shorty. Can you hear me now?